Wow, astronomy seems like a great class. I wonder what I'll learn about stars and how they form in that class.
You have summoned me, Gigi.
What the hell? How did you appear? Why are you wearing a ski jacket? What the heck? How did you appear? Why are you wearing a ski jacket?
You asked a question about astronomy. I'm here to answer it.
But you're always talking about how you only play Candy Crush in your classes. But you're always talking about how you only play Candy Crush in your classes.
Gigi, shh. I'm an alternate Jackson. Hence the ski jacket. Good student Jackson.
This is not me copying Rick and Morty in any way, shape, or form. This bit was conceived before the depressing weekend of December 11th, 2021. If you're such a good student, then what are your grades?
It's not the point.
Can you teach me about dark matter? Can you teach me about dark matter?
No. I didn't pay attention during that lesson. I'm sorry.
Then how are you a good student if you don't pay attention? And how are you a good student if you don't pay attention?
Look, I can teach you about star formation.
That's lame, but whatever.
Tell me about it. I had to make a video on it for my midterm.
Start the damn lesson!
Okay.
Poop.
Stellar evolution begins with the presence of a gigantic molecular cloud. This cloud is comprised of hydrogen, dust, and a few other molecules. Now, on its own, a molecular cloud is cool, but not cool enough. It is, however, the building block for stars. Molecular clouds will begin to form stars when their gravitational forces pulling the cloud in is far stronger than the force of the cloud pushing outward. Now keep in mind, these clouds are rotating ever so slowly, so when they are collapsing, and the further they collapse, the faster they spin. When these clouds collapse, the particles and matter that form them will be condensed and collide with each other. The fast rotation caused by the collapse will spread the particles outward, creating a rotating disk with a ball of matter at the center. This centrally located ball is used to determine the axis of the disk's rotation. As the disk rotates faster and faster, particles begin to heat up, and eventually the clump of energy and matter in the center will be emitting its energy in the form of light. This ball is the star being formed. Now what about the stuff surrounding the star, you may ask?
I didn't ask.
Well, that stuff is remaining particles from the cloud that were spun out by the rotation and were not used in the formation of the star. Can you guess what they are?
No.
Oh my god, you're killing me slowly. They're planets. They consist of the particles that were spread out by the rotation of the disk and clumped together by the collapse. But that's a discussion for another video if the network doesn't cancel my show.
Are you high?
Anyways, as the protostar continues to take in gas and other particles, it grows its collection of fuel that helps to keep it burning. In addition to keeping it burning, This fuel helps to grow the protostar in size, which will eventually bring it to the main sequence phase of its life. The main sequence is reached when the protostar begins burning hydrogen in its core. Mom! I swear to God!
How long did this take you?
Well, for the star the size of the sun to reach adulthood, it takes about 50 million years. If you're talking about this lesson, I wrote it in about a half an hour on the night of its due date.
So good student Jackson still procrastinates on everything?
Shut up! Let me get back to the lecture so I can get out of here. After the star is fully formed, it will reach the main sequence, which is where it will remain for about 10 billion years. These stars are cleverly called main sequence stars and can vary in temperature and luminosity. Red dwarfs are the smallest stars on the main sequence and contain only about 10% of the mass of the sun. They also may only release a fraction of energy compared to the sun, about 0.10%. They form the same way that regular main sequence stars do, they're just smaller. These stars are the most abundant in the universe and have the longest lifespans of any type of stars. Shut up, I'm teaching you a lesson here.
Cool. What stars die fastest?
Jeez, that's kind of morbid. But they'd probably be supergiants. Supergiants are exactly what they sound like, Gigi. They're giant stars. These massive stars form when larger than normal main sequence stars begin to run out of hydrogen in the cores, which prompts them to expand like a balloon, or like that time when you...
Tell me more.
Tough crowd! Anyway, once these stars reach the ends of their fuel supplies, they will explode and destroy everything around them. That event is called a supernova. After this blast ruins everything, it'll leave behind remnants of the star, which cannot hold up against the gravity. I swear to God, I'm trying to teach you a lesson, Gigi. Okay. So, it will leave remnants of the star behind, which cannot hold up against the gravity. I told you. Remember? Remember? I told you about it earlier. You know, and they form black holes. These creations have forces so intense they will pull in anything close enough to itself. Whatever gets pulled into this hole will be crushed from the forces of gravity that were left behind from the former star.
I really want you to enter a black hole right now. I didn't ask to be a part of this.
Yeah? Okay, well, you wish for this, so I hope you're happy, because neither am I wanting to be a part of this. Let me finish, okay? Sometimes those supernovas can throw some of the stellar remnants out into space, along with some space dust, and may leave behind the hot white core of the former star. They will eventually cool down and remain a darker color, which is when they're known as clinkers. They're basically just dead stars.
Why are they called clinkers?
Let me finish!
Answer me first.
No! God. Okay. The space dust and stellar remnants that are blown out from the supernova will eventually form nebulae, which may help feed a molecular cloud the energy to form a new star and repeat the cycle again. There! I am finished!
Wow. I'll never get those 10 minutes back.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Hey, who are you talking to? What the hell? Oh God, it's Slacker Jackson. It's just me filming something really stupid for myself, for my video.
I have to call 911.
What are you gonna tell them? You're gonna tell them your twin brother beat up your twin brother? My God, they're gonna think that you beat the shit out of him. Where is it?